We also know that all bus service has been suspended at Port Authority. Additionally, all 3 public library systems will be closed today and tomorrow. Utilities are being monitored by Con Ed and National Grid teams, and they have representatives present in the NYC Emergency Operations Center. Ambulances will arrive at their destinations. This is the first major storm where 100% of FDNY ambulances are 4-wheel drive. The FDNY has also added additional ambulances from voluntary hospital partners, and NYSM is actively tracking ambulances via their stuck ambulance dashboard. If an ambulance is stuck or unable to respond to a call, another will be deployed. Thus far, there have been no reports of stuck ambulances in New York City. As we speak, city workers are working relentlessly across our city to keep our streets clear, to get people into shelter, and to respond to those who need help. The single most helpful thing that New Yorkers can do is to stay at home, and especially to stay off the roads. I cannot emphasize this enough. Please, if you can avoid it, do not drive. One of the reports we received earlier today from sanitation is there are still far too many New Yorkers out on the roads. Conditions are dangerous, and a hazardous travel advisory is in effect for today and for tomorrow. Now, if you are shoveling snow outside of your home, please pace yourself and do not try to clear everything at once. It is going to take multiple passes. Check in on seniors and help your neighbors who may need extra support. The snow is coming down heavily across our city, and I can think of no better excuse for New Yorkers to stay home, take a long nap, or take advantage of our public library's offer of free access to Heated Rivalry on ebook or audiobook for anyone with a library card. I encourage New Yorkers to join the more than 1 million who have already signed up for regular Notify NYC updates, and you can do so by texting Notify NYC to 692-692. Finally, while I want to again express my gratitude to the incredible city workers who have kept our city running through this snowstorm, I also want to thank every single New Yorker who has been doing their part to help New Yorkers across the city. I have heard of countless stories of neighbors bringing meals to other neighbors, young people helping senior citizens navigate slippery conditions, friends grocery shopping for those who cannot shop for themselves. This is the compassionate, caring New York that we all know and love. The New York that always shows up in moments of challenge and adversity. Together we will clear the roads, teach our children, tend to the sick, and keep our city running. Stay warm, New York City. Stay prepared. Stay safe. Thank you very much. And now our school's chancellor, Kumar Samuels.
Good afternoon. I hope you are staying warm and inside. As we continue to communicate, I wanted to make sure I said it again. We have decided that tomorrow we will pivot to a remote learning day. That would be January 26th. Preparation matters in moments like this. Over the last few days, teams across the entire agency and across schools have been getting ready for this moment, preparing lessons and making sure our students went home on Friday with the devices and supplies that they need for a successful remote learning day. Standing up IT help desk to support any families who need it, and preparing our buildings to weather the storm. And over the last several months, our educators have been setting up virtual classrooms, and our IT team has been testing the system to ensure our students will be able to log in. Teachers and administrators, we've got this. We know you'll be able to you'll be prepared to offer a great remote learning experience. So, on Monday, here is what to expect. Students in grades K to 8 will receive both real-time and asynchronous instruction. Students, don't worry. There are many hours in the day. You'll work hard, but there will be time to enjoy the snow too. High schoolers and students who attend schools serving grades 6 through 12 will already be off due to a previously scheduled professional learning day. Educators participating in those PDs will also be remote. Our facilities teams will be at our schools shoveling and de-icing so that our buildings can reopen on Tuesday. I want to thank Mayor Mamdani's team and all our sister agencies standing up here and all the ones working across the city to ensure our city is ready for this storm, and the journalists who are here helping spread these critical messages. Most importantly, I'd like to thank everyone across our school communities. I am deeply appreciative and grateful for all your flexibility and patience. And I look forward to reopening our doors as soon as we are able to.
Good afternoon. Snow is coming down, and folks at the MTA have been hard at work all weekend preparing us to power through this storm. And I have to deliver, as the mayor did, major kudos to the MTA workers who have been on the front lines. Last night I visited bus depots around the system to see the preparations. This morning I was at the Michael J. Quill bus depot in the middle of Manhattan and at the Rail Control Center where all the subway operations are monitored. And so far the preparations have really been paying off. Things have been running smoothly. There are delays, there are adjustments to service, but all subway lines, ladies and gentlemen, are operating. And most of them are operating as locals. So the express trains, A, C, D, E, F, the N and the Q are all operating local, partly because we stored a lot of trains on the local tracks to keep them out of harm's way of the outdoor snow. We ran all the de-icing trains last night to protect the third rail. Snow throwers are on the move already, and the snow jets are operating in the yards with these big airplane engines that blow all the snow out of sight. Buses are running, some with delays. 18 routes out of approximately 265 have reroutes because of localized conditions. And all buses, that's the SBS, the rush routes, the limited routes, everything is running local, so we do not leave anybody on the street. So the folks who are standing